Michaela Price with Healthy Fit. Today's workout is a resistance loop workout. As safety, make sure you check your resistance loop for any tears. Grab your water. We're going to be using a chair or a bar for balance, and we have 2 seated exercises that you'll need a chair or bench. Let's get started. This workout has 30-second intervals. There are no built-in breaks, so take your water as you need and return back to exercise. We are going to start with the band up on our quads, lunging back. Using your support tool as necessary, and tap. Your feet are like train tracks. They never intersect. Your knees coming straight down, keeping your front knee tracking in alignment with the toes. One more, getting those legs warmed up, starting with those major muscle groups. Other side, nice and tall, same difference. We want to make sure that our feet are like train tracks, the knee is coming straight down, and tap. Now the resistance loops come in different resistance levels, so you can start with an easier one and progressively get to thicker, more resistant bands for added challenge, or double up. Last one. Using our chair or our bar for balance, glute kickback. Flex your foot. Your band is still on your thighs. Engaging the hamstring. You should feel that hamstring firing all the way to where it connects in the glute. Nice tall posture. Keep that foot flexed. If your foot's loose, you're not going to get the same activation of the muscles. Other side. Nice tall posture. Flex that foot. Lift it up and press it back. Looking straight ahead to keep that neutral spine. How are we doing? Are you feeling that in your butt cheek? If you're not, check and make sure your foot is flexed in your mirror. Up next, lateral lunge. Keeping the band at your quads. Opening up, pushing back into your glute, reaching down towards your quad, calf, or the floor, and tap. Transferring your weight, making sure your knee is behind the toe, and tap. Getting warmed up. Now, depending on the thickness of your band, it may start to roll up a little bit. Try to straighten it out and return back to the exercise. Other side. Again, pushing back into the glute, knee is tracking behind the toe, reaching for your quad, calf, or the floor, and tap. So these resistance loops are great because they're super portable and super inexpensive to get your workout done anywhere. All right, staggered split squat. So you're in a narrow squat, staggered split squat position, coming down and up right here. Check your band. Mine's getting a little bit rolled, so I'm going to adjust it. Coming straight down, nice tall posture. Knee is tracking in alignment with that toe. Check in the mirror, give me a big smile. Switching legs. So your leg positioning isn't quite as long as it would be for a lunge. Almost as if you were going to kneel down on the floor. Knee again tracking straight in alignment with that toe. We want that good alignment to create proper muscle memory and prevent injury in your joints. Glute bridge, coming down to the floor here. Feet are parallel, hands are beside you. Nice long spine, pressing up through the glute, through the tailbone. Nice long spine all the way up to the neck. Squeezing at the top, keeping that band tight. And I'm using that resistance on the legs. Okay, from here, knees out, in, down, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down. Are you feeling it in the outside of your butt cheeks now when we start to press our knees open? Squeeze and close. Use that natural resistance like you're cracking a nut in between your thighs. Next movement, bicycle. We're staying in this position, extending one arm, crossing to the other leg. Now in this movement, you might find that your band rolls up a little bit. That's okay. We want to make sure it has some resistance. If it starts to roll up, you can slide it back down a little bit. Exhale, keeping your shoulder blades off the floor as we bicycle. All right, roll it back up. Side lying lateral raise. Hand is directly below the shoulder. In this position, bottom leg is bent, other leg is straight, and lift. This one's going to be more effective if the band is closer to the knees. You can use this front hand right in front of you to help keep you nice and tall. Your foot is flexed. Are you feeling the outside of the leg? If you want it a little bit more, you can lift your leg up here. Or even come up to your toes. 5 seconds left. And down. Other side. Everyone can start in the lower position. Try it out. Stack your shoulder above the elbow. Lift, flexing that foot. Chest is nice and tall. Your shoulders are stacked here. You can even put your arm up if you'd like. If you want a little bit more for the last part, come on up right here. You can lift, squeeze, or drop down. Just keep that hip lifted. This is your workout. If you need your hand in front to help support you, you can do that. Come on down. Whew. Keeping it on your quads. Coming up using some support as needed. Lateral side step squat. Feet are parallel. Sink down in it. And tap. Tap. Keeping that band nice and tight on your quads. Can you get a little bit lower? Your chest should be nice and tall. I should be able to see the logo on your shirt if I'm watching you. Give me a big smile. Are you feeling that in your glutes and your quads? I feel it everywhere. Oh yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attitude kick. Foot is positioned out to the side. Small squeeze. Right here, you're squeezing the butt cheek, flexing the quad. How are you doing? Give me a big smile. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. I really want you to focus on squeezing that butt cheek. Kicking that leg up. Keeping your chest nice and tall. Are you squeezing? Are you feeling it right there? Are you feeling it? Keep going. Finish strong. 6 seconds left. Slip that band off. Putting it under one foot. Make sure it's in the arch of your foot. It's secure. It's not going to come up and smack you. Deadlift. So we're going to do it on one side. and then we'll switch to the other. But you probably feel the movement in the back of both legs. You're working the hamstring. The key here, we want to engage our lower back, so as we come back down, we're in this nice neutral 7. Your gaze starts here, and as you come down, you're looking at the floor. Don't look forward, neutral spine. It'll feel a lot better, and your neck will thank you later. All right, switching to the other side. Flat back, squeeze. Squeeze your butt cheeks as you come up. Feel that lower back engaged. You got this. This is one of my favorite movements. Couple more seconds. I'm gonna give you a quick transition. This would be a great time to grab some water if you need it. Grab your chair for the 2 seated exercises we have. Put the band in the arch of one of your feet. We're going to do a leg press, pressing forward, press, foot is flexed, press. So however you want to hold the band, whether you want to bring it to be a little bit harder for the resistance, we want to push straight forward. It's a leg press, press. Press. Now, we're going to point and flex our toe. Make sure, again, that band is in the arch of your foot. Nice, tall posture. As you point the toe, then you flex and stretch. We're going to do this on the other side next. Switch sides. Grab that band. Press. Press. Exhale as you push through. Keep that foot flexed. Are you sitting up nice and tall for me? Exhale on the exertion. This resistance might not feel like much right now, but you'll feel it tomorrow. Point and flex. And if you don't feel it tomorrow, you can always increase your weight next time, right? Squeeze your calf as you point, flexing that calf, flex, point, squeeze the calf, flex. Now, we're going to step on it with one foot, and the other foot is going to be around the ankle. Nice tall posture. Leg curl. Get that chair out of the way, or you can use it for balance for our next movement. You're going to stand on the band with one foot, and the other one you're going to put it around your ankle. Posture nice and tall, flexing your foot, curl, curl. Again, engaging the back of your leg. Are you feeling it activate? Squeeze, squeeze. Keeping your hips square, nice tall posture. Is that foot flexed? We're switching it up. Put it on the bottom of the other foot and around the ankle. So we're reversing the direction. Again, it should look like this. Don't try to walk with the band. It's not a good idea. Flexing the foot. Driving that leg straight back. We want to try to control the knee so that it's not moving very much. And flexing the foot to activate your hamstring. Come on. One more. All right, next movement. Take it off carefully. Hold your arms in an O, like so. We're gonna do a back fly, open and close. Make sure you have a good handle on your band. You don't want to smack, squeezing your scapula, your shoulder blades. Next movement, holding at the hip, sword pull. So if you want, you could do a staggered stance for this one, like you're drawing a sword. Drawing a sword. Extend. Like a knight. Extend. Now if that's bothering your shoulder, you can lower the movement here. Switching sides. You can do that staggered stance, or you can certainly stand even. I like the staggered stance. It gives you a little bit more stability. Extend that sword. Now you might notice that one side is easier than the other. And so doing a one-sided movement like this will enable the side to work harder and get stronger because it's not relying on the other side. Archery bow, I love this move. Again, you can do a staggered stance here. Arm up at shoulder height, pull back that bow to your ear. Reach back and pull. We don't want this holding arm to bend the wrist excessively. Hold the wrist nice and tight. Squeeze at the back. Right here, when you retract, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades. Switch to the other side, staggered stance. Arm up, pull it back. Squeeze at the back. Check your wrist alignment. Neither your wrist is bending. Squeezing your shoulder blades together as you retract. Feel your upper deltoids engage. Next movement, holding it at the shoulder. Again, keeping that wrist tight. Your other arm is gonna do like a bike pump. You should feel that tricep engaging. Do you see it? Feel it. Right there, that's the target muscle. I see mine working in the mirror. Oh yeah, we have some more tricep, don't worry. Switch sides. Other side, hand is up. Other hand starts in a 90-degree and down. Like you're doing a pump, pump, pump. I have an automatic pump on my, or a manual pump on my bicycle for flat tires, and I hope I never have to use it. It's a little one that attaches to the frame, and I've been doing this for a long time. For the next movement, lateral lunge, we're gonna put this under our foot step wide. We're gonna be stationary, so once you get your feet placed, you're gonna stay here, reach and pull. Lunge, reach and pull. Like you're starting a weed whacker or a lawnmower. Little bit of torso rotation. You got this. All right, switching sides, other side. Again, put it under the foot. Feet are both facing the front in that wide lateral lunge stance. Reach and pull. Leading with the elbow. Little bit of torso rotation as you come around. All right, great job. This time we're gonna hold it at the waist right here. Your other arm is gonna be at shoulder height. Tricep extension. Woo. See, my band broke. Sometimes this happens, real world, and I even checked it. So we wanna make sure we're always checking our band because we don't wanna hurt ourselves. So I've got another band, I'm checking it, and we're ready to go. Holding at the waist, arm is at shoulder height, tricep extension. Now this band is a little bit tighter than the other one, probably a little bit newer, so I can't extend my arm quite as far, and that's okay. It's not about opening your arm all the way, it's about activating your arm and your shoulder stabilizers. My arm is shaking, can you tell? Keep it up. Last one. Switching side. Arm is at the shoulder height, reaching up and extend. So this side I have an old shoulder injury, and I noticed that my stabilizer muscles in my shoulder are a little bit weaker on this side. Again, this is why working a muscle exercise that works each side separately is good, because this side is going to get stronger by having to do the work for itself. Next movement. Under one foot, we're going to shoulder crunch. Nice and tall, just tip at the hip. Tip at the hip. Tip. Feeling that stretch, all of your lower back core activators that are stabilizing your spine are working, or working the obliques. Other side. Bring the band up, nice tall posture, tipping at the hip. So this is a relatively small movement, but it's doing its job. Last one. All right, we're gonna do a stretch with our band. Take it up overhead. Hold it with both hands. We're gonna overhead side stretch. Oh, that feels good. Breathe. Other side. And switch. And switch. The hard work is over. I hope you feel amazing. I hope you challenged yourself. Set down your band, going into a plank. Stack your hands under your shoulders, step out into the plank. Let me move here. Push back into your down dog, pushing your heels towards the floor. Let's bend our knees right and left, right and left, stretching out those calves. Oh, that feels really good. Back to plank. Step it in. Big shoulder roll. Quad stretch. Find your balance. Use your balance tool, your bar, countertop, or chair if you need it. Driving your knees together. Stretching out that quad. Step back. Push back into your booty, putting that front toe up. Reach down for your quad, your shin, or the calf, or the toe. Stretch it out. Oh, that feels so good. Let's do that on the other side. Find your balance. Use your balance tool if you need it. Knees together, chest up nice and tall. Drop it back. Sitting back into the glute, toe up. Flex that foot, reach down for your quad, your shin, or your shoe. Step it in. Bicep stretch across the body. Shoulder away from your ear. Reach up and over. Tricep stretch. Other side, arm across the body. Tricep stretch, up and over. Big inhale up. Exhale, don't you feel amazing? Stretch. Bring your hands behind. Lace them if you'd like, or put them in the small of your back. and tip over.
Again, they can be in the small of your back as well.
Reach, cross them in front of you, round your back and look down towards your shoes. Back stretch. And that's a wrap. I hope you feel amazing after this workout with me. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to tag me in your sweaty selfie at Kella Price, at Healthy Fitness Life Coach, and at Bikini Body Camp. I'll see you next time.